Hey guys, it's Scott Harris here, the founder of Ultimate Expert and Ultimate Coach Professional. And if you're looking to get on stage, if you're looking to do one-on-one coaching, if you're looking to do group coaching, if you're looking to do online programs, you've probably heard me talk before about the two questions where you're going to make all your money. Now, if we think about being a coach, mentor, expert, teacher, guru, you're not always paid for what you know, but you're paid for what you can discover. And certainly quality questions is a tool that I teach in both of my programs, both Ultimate Expert and Ultimate Coach Professional. But I wanted to stop by today and share with you the answer to what are those two questions. If there's two questions that you needed to know as a coach, speaker, mentor, expert, guru, what are they? And so who they are. Now, as we get ready to reveal them, a couple of quick things about the rules of the game. Number one, if you're driving your car, stop, pull over and pay attention. If you're working out, find a park bench right now and grab a seat. Number two, get a pen and paper ready. Get a napkin, get a beer coaster, get a makeup stick, get a pen, get something and take some notes, because you just never know what profound wisdom is about to change your whole business, your whole career, and perhaps your life. Now, if you don't know me, I've been doing this for 25 years. I've been teaching, coaching, speaking, mentoring one-on-one with some of the world's biggest names on the biggest stages, doing this all over the planet. And I want to reveal to you the very first question that I want you to know, that if you can get this question right, you are going to be seen as the Yoda of coaching, as the guru of mentoring, of all things profound. And that first question looks like this. That first question you need to be able to ask is you need to be able to ask the question, my friends, that nobody else has been asking. If you're coming in as an expert, guru, mentor into a business, into a team, into maybe a relationship that's off track, into any development, your expertise is going to be one of your resources, but more than that, your ability to see things that no one else is seeing, your ability to think about things from a paradigm or a perspective that nobody else has thought about, your ability to perhaps envision what this could be, what this might be, what it could prevent, what it could move towards. Your ability to ask the question that no one else is asking will set you apart from every other wannabe coach, every wannabe consultant out there. So you don't want to go in there with the stock standard same questions that everyone else is asking. So that's kind of my first question for you. How do you bring a new perspective? How do you bring a new sense of vision? How do you bring a new awareness? How do you bring a new sense of possibility to what this challenge, what this problem has been brought to you could possibly be? So whether that's one-on-one, whether that's online, whether that's on stage, it's all the same paradigm. How do you get to ask the question that nobody else is asking? If you do that, trust me, you get to 10x your fee. How you get to separate yourself in the marketplace from everybody else that's competing in your space is to ask the question that nobody else is asking. Now, second question. So there was two. The second question is a little bit of a paradox, and that is this. The second question that you want to ask that separates you from the marketplace is simply this. How do you ask the question that every person is thinking about, but no one is asking? How do you talk about the white elephant in the room, or as my delightful wife says, the blue elephant or the pink elephant or the yellow elephant? Sometimes as an outside voice, sometimes as a coach, a mentor, a guru, an expert, you've got to be able to ask the tough questions, the questions that nobody else has been bold enough to suggest, the question that no one else has been honest enough, loving enough, kind enough, insightful enough to actually say, hey, have you thought about this? Hey, what about that? So there's a question, I promise you, in every business, there's a question in every relationship, there's a question in every physical transformation that everybody is thinking, but that nobody is asking. And your job is to love your clients. Your job is to love the people you're working with so much that you risk having them not like you because you're there to serve them. Now, here's my caveat to this. I'm not talking about using a sledgehammer. I'm not talking about bashing people on the head with your version of the truth and you should do this and you should do that. And I say that because certainly in the past, that's a strategy that I've used and it's not very kind or endearing or even effective. I'm talking about bringing a sense of truth, a sense of wisdom, a sense of perspective to your one-on-one coaching, to your online programs, to your stage work, that allows you to have the groundedness and the sense of purpose to be able to ask the truth of people And my experience of truth is very simple, my friends. Every time you visit with truth, the journey is sometimes bumpy, it's not always comfortable, but you always end up at a destination that was worthwhile. And that's going to require you to be able to ask that question that everybody else has been thinking, but nobody else has been saying. So that's my 2 questions. There, the secret's out. They're now yours. Go use them in your work. And if you'd like more tips, more coaching, more help from me on how to expand your business or how to get on stage or get one-on-one clients, you know how to find us. But until then, any questions, any comments, any feedback, we'd love to hear them. Pop them in the chat box below. And I look forward to working with you or seeing you or meeting you one-to-one, face-to-face somewhere in the world. Until then, this is Scott Harris saying live very deliberately and bye for now. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Love to have you subscribe to my YouTube channel and my blog page, and also follow me on social media so you can get absolutely first access to all our cutting-edge brand new videos. And if you have any questions or content you'd like me to cover, that's the place to do it. Till then, this is Scott saying live deliberately. Bye for now.